Let's fucking go. We're here. It's time. What do I look like that? Is the mic in the way of tracking my arm? Who the fuck is Mike? What's going on? Anyway, uh, am I a furry? Yes. Well, not me. This person. Not me, not me. Anyway, you know how this goes. We're gonna spend we've drawn this person before, otherwise I would, because that looks doable by my dumbass. Ooh. Hello. Is this the same person? I don't think so. Do we do another head study? I do enjoy head. Is it a head study if I'm doing it? I don't think so. I don't think it legally is. Fuck, I didn't file this nail after cutting it. Oh well. As long as it doesn't touch anything, it doesn't bother me. Alright. So this is someone's practice, and they're saying it's not great. Like they say they don't know where to place things. Maybe I shouldn't copy it? Fuck it. What could possibly go wrong, you know? Um, you know? Like if you know, you know. And if you don't, you're probably me. And if you're not me, you don't have to worry about it. That's the way I see it anyway. Or don't see it. I don't know. Sometimes I have trouble seeing, I guess. I don't fucking know. All right, let's just speed run this. This person said this whole thing takes them What is that? What is this? What? It's not normal. Simple solution to this. There's always a very simple solution. Uh-oh. Krita. Seriously, why does my pen just sometimes decide to do its own little thing? I mean, what is going on? New image, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. No, it's still not working. Okay, that's not ideal. Now, that could be because it's on white. Okay, there we go. Okay, but this is working. This is thankfully working now. All right, so we got that. Let's just speed do one then. If bro can speed do it, so can I. Give her the fucking dome. Call her Domathy. Speedrun season. Oh my god damn. I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry. Give her the nosy. Give her the lippy. Uh, yeah. Interesting. They did like square eyes. And then to like fake. Okay. Not necessarily fake the depth, but to create a level of depth. And that comes out like that a little bit. And then what did they do like that? Bro, what am I drawing? So let's draw that. Let's do that. Oh my god. Do that. This side apparently has two eyebrows. I don't fucking know, man. So how did they do this? By like faking it like that? And then we'll put that over there. And then we'll put this like that, but elongate it. All right. So now we can go back and make that a little better, maybe. All right. It's not looking too hot, to say the very least here. Let's give her an ear, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we scrap this one. Maybe we scrap this one. It's a warm up. It's a warm up. It's an arm up apparently, because I guess I didn't type the W. We don't really need. Oh fuck! I don't know what a PGM is, and I think it should be illegal to have one. So we'll get rid of that. All right, get it out of here. Get it. Get. Get. That was a good warm up. Good warm up. That was always just a warm up. All right. Okay, I'm not drawing a what? That's pretty good art. Okay. You know, I see this like break free shit post all the time. Doesn't even make sense. If you add up the chain links, I don't think it works. Also, at the point of breakage doesn't make any sense. Why is it different from each one? Wouldn't they be uniform? Unless you cut it. Oh shit, somebody else is doing that weird sword pose thing. Why is everyone doing that? And also, don't fucking do that with your sword, please. Unless it's like a straight up prop sword without a sharp edge at all. I know we talked about how a lot of swords probably aren't as sharp as you think. They're still sharp enough to cut you if you're just fucking dicking around with it. Do not do it. That looks relatively easy because I don't have to draw most of the body. But I think this is the dino person, so we're not drawing more of their stuff. This is kind of goated. I don't have the skill for that. That's too much. Kind of want to draw this cat, but we're not going to draw the cat. Maybe we'll draw the cat. We might draw the cat. Okay, I kind of want to draw the sheep. Like not this bottom part here. I want to draw the sheep. The shushy. All right. Sheepums. Isn't that Saber from Bates Day Night? Am I tripping? Whatever. I guess that's also their VTuber. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Donut. I love donut. Uh-huh. Okay, I don't know what this is, but it's kind of fucking cool. I don't think I can draw it though. Like I can maybe draw the head. Nello the Bonehead. Is it a bird? You know, I was going to, but they're using that really obnoxious fucking font for a bunch of shit. I can't do it. I can't live with that. What is this? This is literally just the same fucking drawing. What? Just different shading. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not clicking on that. Oh, who's this dude? Should I do it? Should I do it to him? We can probably do his face. His hair is gonna be complicated because that's like a lot of strands. A lot of strands. We'll see if we can pull it off. Probably can't. I should probably change the canvas to that way. I guess we will. Fine. Fuck. All right, so let's start like roughly in the middle. How do we draw bro? Looking at him. What if we just go like, you? That's kind of him. Wait, I think we got it, you know? Huh? That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, that's not great. But we're working on it. I don't know why I didn't just control Z that. What if I do the eyes first? I don't know if that'll help because bro's winking. I was gonna try and draw it like face, you know what I mean? Like head on and then tilt it because I just feel like that'll be easier, but maybe it won't. Okay. Am I crazy or does that come to like a really fine point after having like a really rounded cheeks? Like it's almost like two different styles mixed together. I mean, I shouldn't, I shouldn't be the one to talk because I don't know what I'm doing, but it's strange. All right. So let's do another. Actually, let's wait on the layer. No, let's do another layer now. But we're gonna name them so it's not too bad. All right, so let's do the eyes. This one's gonna be rough because I don't think I've ever drawn a dude winking before. Uh-huh. Okay. Sure. Uh-huh. So let's do that. Maybe another one instead. What if I just fucking like go for it, you know? And we'll maybe give him some under eye edge. Add a little detail for your boy. Okay. What if we zoom out? All right, that's a series of lines. That's not bad, right? It's a series of lines. That's almost a series of unfortunate events, but that's copywritten. And you know what? In my defense, I think like the last four books are fair game because they never finished that fucking movie series. I'm still waiting for the sequel. I don't know what happens because I can't read. Somebody please release that for me. Thank you. Having this thick of fucking eyelashes seems miserable, and I kind of have thick lashes, so I know. But this is like This is hell. Imagine how many of these actually just grow down into his fucking eyeball. Unless this is eyeliner, which is fine. We're not judging, bro. Maybe a little. Eyeliner is expensive in this economy, and, you know, it's a look he doesn't need. Like, he's not even living into the goth boy era. Like, what a waste. Save that for the goth boys. What a fucking idiot. Why the fuck is he missing? Why is he missing? Whatever. I'm not matching that because for one, it doesn't make sense, and two, I don't think I can do it without color, so can maybe shade it in. Will we just zoom out? Yeah, that doesn't work. Whatever. Uh, sure. Why is this fucking... Wait, what? How fucking big is his iris? Wait, is the iris the colorful part? Yeah, the pupil is a small black thing, which first off, that thing's massive. But like Jesus Christ, I'm pretty sure when I open my eyes, I have to like seriously fucking squint to cover that much of my eye. I gotta see. How the fuck do I use... I could have swore this had like a selfie, but there we go. I mean, I guess if I squint, I'm like that. I mean, like the top half, well, not top half, but like the top portion of my eye is covered, but like, what the fuck is bro doing? How did he get his iris to dilate? I'm just mad I have to draw it this big. Uh-huh. Okay. Should we shading strat this? Feel like we should. We'll do it later. And by do it later, I mean we're not going to do it at all. Okay. So let's draw his nose, which is apparently just like a line. Kind of looks like a mask. Well, shit. There's actually a very simple way to do this. It's a little more smiley than bro is in the original, but you know what? He deserves to be happy. Okay. Ooh, should I do the hair before turning his dumbass? Probably. Because I don't know how I'm gonna fucking... I don't even know how to approach this hair, to be honest. He might just be bald. There you go, bro. Give him a, you know... How do you do it again? Uh, That's a fucking star. Jesus. I don't know how to... I swear I was doing this before. Can make them angry. Alright. Oh, fuck. Now I have to erase all of this. Oh, shit. Now I have to unerase whatever it is I just erased. Oh, it was add a layer. Alright. Let's figure out how to do her. How do I do this shit? Damn it. Why does his fucking hair have a shadow on it? What is this guy doing? I didn't say he could do that. Fuck. Damn you, Shun-kun. Why does he have a raccoon and a sunflower? What is... Whatever. What do I know? Alright. We're just gonna send it, I guess, on whatever the fuck this shit's supposed to be. Some people call it hair. Other people call it... I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so I'm gonna call it hair. Either way, they call it hair for some reason. It's weird. How am I this far off? What if I make his head wider? You think that would help? I think I need to start closer to his winking eye. What if I start from like up here instead? No, because I feel like it'll be easier to start here than to like start here and do that. Because like this seems like the end now, but looking at that, that's like in his fucking forehead, so I don't know if that really works. What if I like start here? God, it's so weird. How do I do this? What if I... Maybe I should draw his ears first. I was hoping we can hide the ear a little bit. Let's look into the ear situation. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I was hoping I wouldn't have to draw like the the top of his ear, but it might be easier to just erase it. If I can just do one, I think we can get away with a copy pasta on this. Also, he's not getting his fucking earrings right now. Maybe never. He's lost his earring privileges, and he should be glad that he's not losing his hearing privileges, because I'll take that shit away too. Literally take his fucking ears off. Watch this. It's gone. Look at that, motherfucker. No ear for you. Don't fuck with me. You know, this like line work shouldn't even be line work. It should just be what is that? Shading. But like I should just use shade strat, but we're not gonna fucking do any shading, so who cares? We might do some shading, we'll figure it out. Control C, Control V, and move. I said a move. I think I accidentally gave it the old dick twist. Now your hearing's too good. What do you think of that, bitch? Yeah, you just like me for real. Okay. Okay. I think we gotta move this eye down. What do we think? Maybe move that eye and... You know what? Okay, the original eyes aren't like that shape, but I kind of like it better like this. He looks a little more sympathetic instead of like I'm gonna slip something in your drinky, you know? It's a little softer look. Like one looks like the type of dude who brings his ukulele everywhere. The other one looks like he'll actually listen to you instead of wanting you to listen to him play his ukulele that he only knows 3 songs on. You know what I mean. God, there's so many fucking lines to follow. What fucking asshole did this? How dare you do this to me? I don't know why, but he kind of looks like a banana mid peel. He looks like a Sun Wukong thing. Like the standard. I swear they all look the same in every like anime style adaptation ever. I'm gonna call him Dummy Kong instead of Donkey Kong. I mean mine, by the way. The original is perfectly fine. I mean, it does look like any run of the mill Sun Wukong, right? I mean, but that's fine. I mean, mine looks like a banana peel. Okay. This is so fucking hard to follow. I should zoom in. I feel like I want the bigger picture so I know what the fuck I'm doing, but like if I'm not zoomed in, I'm I'm getting lost here. So that kind of comes, no, that actually like fuck, why is that getting so dark? No. Okay. That kind of comes down like that and like that and then like that. That one like comes all the way up to his starting point, I guess. Wait, what? Is his hair like really? It's like his hair is short, like right here, and then like long right here, and then short right here. But like I that's fine. But I feel like that's weird to have it start there. I guess that's because that's where the start of the hair is supposed to be. But I feel like usually people with that style have it quite centered. So it's like part it's party in the front and business in the back, right? It'll be like long in the center and then like shorter on the sides in the back. But this is like short on one side, long like right above that side, and then short everywhere else. Like if you gave him a mohawk, instead of being like this, it would be like this. No, I shouldn't be erasing this because I did make a swirl there, so let's get rid of that. I'm not judging bro for his hairstyle. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. You can say that we're nothing, but I know the truth. I guess I'm the fool. Is that Chapel Rowan? I don't know. But you do. Okay, so let's remove his ear. I warned him about this. I said it was coming off. Uh, fuck is this thing? How fucking dare you do this to me? Okay, that just like suddenly ends, which is fine. Just sucks because I feel like I was on a good line and now I'm giving it up because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, you can have a little bit of your ear back, but just a little. And taking it right back if you fuck around, bro. Don't don't testicle me. I think that's the phrase people use, right? Dude, this hair is so fucking massive. I hate drawing hair so much. Why is it so like fucking thick? Imagine the fucking drain. Jesus. And you know he like trims this shit a lot too, so it's gonna be like everywhere. You know? Because like you gotta keep it so that it's not all like kind of long. You gotta make sure some of it's short, some of it's longer. So you know, bro, it's just like snip, 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 snip. And he seems like the type to probably do it over the sink without like putting anything over the sink. So it's just gonna be all over the fucking counter. You know? Fucking menace. I can't believe this guy. Sure, he's great. I'm gonna strongly advocate that everyone just goes bald from now on because I don't want to deal with their hair. VTubers, you can only be bald from here on out. What the fuck line is that? Wait, what? You know, the more I draw this hair, the less it makes sense. Like, it just stops sometimes. I'm so confused. Okay. This is so strange feeling. I open the image in a new tab. 1420 by 1270. What the fuck is that? All right. I'm like trying to follow the lines here. And a lot of them like terminate in weird places. I don't know. Like it's fine, I suppose. but it's kind of hard to follow. I mean, it's not as if somebody has to like create whatever it is they're creating with the intention that someone else is like trying to learn off of them. So like I'm not necessarily complaining. I'm just trying to understand it, you know? It's quite confusing. Maybe it's because it's at an angle. It's like particularly strange. All right, so this is that. That's that. So then let's lower this maybe. And then kind of do, fuck. Kind of do like that. Whatever. And I know he didn't, or whoever drew this didn't connect these. God, this is so strange. Maybe it's the different depths that are fucking with me here. Okay, so that should go like that. Should go like that. No. That should go like that. Should go like that. Should go like that. And then I need to draw this piece here, I think might help me. Because then there needs to be a line that comes from there. And that's a little closer than it is in that, I think. Okay. So that goes like that. And then it also like branches off up into that, I think. I feel like I'm pressing too hard, so now the line like depth is different, the darkness, and that's bothering me, but I feel like I'm struggling so much, I just gotta let it go right now. So I think we need a line here and a line here, and that's not even right, but we're just gonna have to live with that, I think. This dude has so many fucking split ends, it's crazy. You'd think for someone who has to cut their hair every 15 minutes, you know? This is why I feel like sometimes I should do like 2 hair layers, because now there's like a lot of overlap in here and I'm really fucking it up. You know, I had been thinking I should start trying to draw more male characters because I was like, maybe male character hair is easier. But I feel like this is harder. Okay. I wonder if they use like the tool for this. Okay. Maybe part of the problem is I'm like doing depth parts a little bit. So it's like adding extra lines that don't need to be there yet. Yeah, this does not look particularly good if you ask me. Okay. Enjoy that. And get rid of that little bit there. I don't know, man. What if I just copy and paste it? So I don't have to do the other fucking side. I really want to fix this. I feel like this is really wonky here. Why did that come out so fucking thick? Undo that. I don't like that. It almost looks better without it, actually. Like sometimes less is more, you know? Okay. And then, okay. That does kind of come back up into that. Fuck. Top 10 times I fucked up on the hair. Number 1. This shit. Yeah, I'm thinking we just stick with bald characters from here on out. Exclusively gonna draw Saitama. He's the GOAT anyway. Like, what am I fucking playing for, you know? Okay. Now let's draw that. Let's get that going into that. Why is this side... Forget it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on at all, so fuck it. Okay, guess that's the wrong ear. Apparently there's like 50 birds chirping right outside. I mean, that's great for the birds. Presumably. What piece was this? Is that? Okay. So now we just draw some random fucking line there. We draw this like that, I think. No. Get rid of that. First we need this. Then we go like... What? Huh? How did he fit all of this? The fuck is going on? I think I'm gonna have to like remove this. I think I have to undo all of that. Just fucking speed do it. I'm sure I'll regret doing this. Cool. I'm gonna totally forget that I did that, by the way, and I'm gonna go to erase something. I'm just gonna completely fuck it up. Okay. Maybe drawing that now will help. And you know what? Before I forget, let's resize that to something reasonable. I already know it's gonna happen. Okay. Well, that's way too high up. Not ideal, not ideal, not ideal, not, nope, 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 nope. Let's do like this. I think I drew it too small. Is that the problem? We'll just have to add to it instead. Like, we'll do it differently. What the fuck was that? Alright. Yeah, I think this side of his head's gonna be too small. What if we erase that? We'll just put that in there. God damn, that is bad. Alright. Okay, so that should go like that. Something like that. Then there needs to be one like that. And maybe like that. I don't fucking know, man. I hate that I'm pressing harder there. That's not ideal. We're just gonna have to live with it. This boy ain't right, I tell you. I tell you what. Making some last minute changes because I don't like the way it's looking. Let's zoom out. Jesus Christ, that looks fucking terrible. Looks like someone dropped a mop on him. It's like so uneven. I feel like the hair is just too big. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, even on this dude, it doesn't make any sense. I'm not saying it looks bad or anything. Like, they did it much better than I ever could. But what the fuck is going on with hair? It's so fucking puffy, dude. Get rid of all of that. I don't know. It just looks so much cleaner, like, not fucking everywhere. Maybe I just don't like the haircut. Gonna spam lines. All right. Do some more hair behind the ear here. And then he's got a little bit back here. Which doesn't really make a whole hell of a lot of sense. But whatever. Good for you, bro. All right, we're giving up on the hair. But I can't even. I have to double tap. Come on, come on, come on. I'm naming you. All right, we're gonna draw the. Actually, before we draw the neck, let's remove that. I think we got to do the tilt now. Because if I wait for the neck, then the neck itself is going to tilt. So let's reposition that, and then it's a little much. Good enough for me. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't have to be good, it just has to be good enough for me. And my threshold for good enough is pretty fucking low. Let's fucking go. Alright. So let's deselect this bitch. Let's give him his fucking giraffe neck. Because what the fuck is this? Yeah, let me just draw a fucking neck on bro real quick. Done. Masterpiece. He's done. Jesus Christ. Has this person never seen a man before? Like, Jesus, I'm kidding. It is a long neck, but I feel like for proportions, like, you kind of have to draw anime people as like 20 feet tall, you know? So the neck looks particularly long. I don't think I've ever met a person with this proportion, though. You know? Like, that's the point. Like, it is a really long neck. It's like, hold on, if I just use my pen, it's almost the same size as his head. Is that, it's not even like fucking close. It should be like, what, maybe like a half of it? I don't know. I feel like it should be closer to half, not like 4/5. Once again, I understand why they did it, and it almost certainly would look stupid if he's got like a stub of a neck in this situation, right? Like it's stylized. I get it. I just think it's funny. Let's zoom in. Why am I so zoomed out? Okay. Holy shit. That was a kind of clean line. All right. I see me. Okay. Wait, is this a woman? I think it's a woman. Well, mine's a bro. I think that actually needs to be like over here. So let's, you know, this whole time. I should have just looked at the fucking neck. I would have known. Christ, I'm a fucking moron. You always either grab their dick to find out if it's a man or check for an Adam's apple. Those are the two strats. I didn't do either. I'm a fucking amateur. Remember that. Unless you really like surprises, that's how you gotta check these days. Don't touch other people. Actually, don't touch other people. To make this proportionate, I think I have to go off the fucking screen here. So congratulations. You don't get your shirt done. I guess I could shrink it. Hmm. Should I try and draw the necklace? I don't really feel like I know any human being who wears a necklace, actually. Do people still wear necklaces? Probably. Alright. So first we're going to go back and we're going to look at the face because I feel like this is a little round and I don't really like it. So we're going to undo that. Okay. Okay. That didn't help at all. Somehow managed to make it worse. Just fine. It's kind of classic, really. Okay, so if I zoom out, I like that a little better. Okay. Let's go all the way out. I didn't name this. This is shirt. That should be in quotation marks, but I'm too lazy to type them. Okay. So bro's got some like blushing going on. He's got some shadows, all that. I think what I would like to do here is try and add some shading, but I don't know if I should. I think first let me try the old thicken line strat. Let's see if like that kind of cleans it up mentally. It's probably gonna make it worse. But I usually don't do this because I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I'm basically just gonna trace over things to try and make like a clean version. God, there's a lot to try and do here. But I'm hoping this like cleans up the hair. Because the hair is not ideal. God, I don't know how I'm gonna fucking do the eye. Look at that gamer boy eyeliner. Okay. I should have done this in layers as well. But we didn't. Because I'm a fucking moron. Doesn't have to match perfectly, I suppose. That just kind of looks like a leaf. I'm just trying to make like a clean version of it. And we might try and work from there. We'll see how it looks. There's so many fucking lines to follow, dude. No, that one's bad. I mean, a lot of these aren't really very good. You know, maybe I should be using the snap to assist. Will this? No, that did not. Okay, that one came out pretty good. I feel like there's too much delay with the assistant. Like the AI of it ain't helping. Should have been called Ain't I. Might have to delete it. To be fair, I don't have like the best assistant settings because I feel like the delay really does fuck with you sometimes. Oh god. Okay. So let's just you know, keep going, I guess. Fuck that one up. Come on. I don't know why I really want this one to be like thicker. I think to cover some of the space here, because otherwise there's just like too much empty space. All right. Kind of looks like a knife, like a clip point. How do I do this? There we go. Well, that's not ideal, but we're just going to live with that for now. I just realized I forgot to give bro eyebrows. So, there you go. Fuck. Maybe like that. Who cares? Nobody's looking at that anyway. Jesus Christ, looks like he's deep throating something right now. Which, you know, he also, you know, not that there's anything wrong with it, but he does kind of look like the type of fella. So the way I drew him, you never know. Seems like a sucker, you know? Can't say that that came out particularly well. Am I talking about the joke or the drawing? Who knows? Why not both? Okay. Why does he look like he's about to fucking kill someone? Like, he really does look like the type to slip it in your drink, doesn't he? That's not great. I might have fucked this dude up. All right. So let's just make a new layer, and we'll call it shading. We really got to put that one in quotes though, because shading. You know, you know. All right. The strategy begins. Opacity down. This is the one where we. Oh, it is called magnetism. Holy shit. So this will make it so that it will hopefully mostly stay around the edges. This shading doesn't make any fucking sense. This is direct, but like not. It's like, what? All right, we might have to make up our own shading on this one. So here's the deal. In the original, which I guess we'll share just in case anyone wants it. I don't feel like putting it on screen. Did that? Oh fuck. I don't feel like putting it on screen. In case anyone wanted to look at it. So the face has like some shading where the light is clearly, I think, coming up from below, right? Because like it wraps around and it's like darker around the chin, and then it's like darker above the nose, but then there's shadows for the hair, and then there's shadows coming what it would be from this direction. All right, so they got shading here. They got shading here. Then they got like shading here. So they got that, and then they got shading here. Uh, it doesn't really make sense because that would require light. This shadow that's coming up like this, because that theirs goes all the way around and then also up here. So those shadows mean the light has to be coming from up like that, right? But then the hair shadow means light has to be coming down like that, or rather like this, like at his at the hair, so that it casts the shadow here. But then this means the light has to be coming from over here, because that's why there's less shadow here and more shadow here. So the light's coming from up top, the light's coming from, I guess, this way onto the face, or like that way onto the face, and the light's coming from there. Where the fuck is the light coming from? Fuck, I'm on the wrong thing. Again, get back here. All right, I think we got all of it. No, no. Edit, redo, give it back. Actually, no, we do want rid of that one. But you know what I mean? Like, doesn't make sense. Also, those scratches on, oh fuck, I turned the monitor off. Those scratches on the thing, or did I fuck up and not erase them? I think there's like some layer stuff that I didn't fucking erase, because I don't feel any scratches. Oh well. I don't think it's very likely for this to scratch from this nib. It's a very soft nib. All right. Anyway, I think it would be best if I just shadowed from like one direction only. And the one I want to do, I think, is the neck one, because I think that one's gonna be like the best overall experience, because it's also the only one that really makes any sense. Can I? Oh, I can't move the thing while I'm doing it. That's fine. It's just a little more work, which should mean then that I think our shadow would be like here then. And I don't even know we would really get hair shadow, would we? I just realized I need like an eye thing over that. Let's just do that real quick if we can. Oh fuck, it's in gray. Good enough for me. How would this work actually? So like if that's that shadow, your face comes out further than your neck. So the shadow should start more like over here, right? But it should be like, should be maybe be like this. God, I fucking hate that it does that. I'm gonna have to zoom out, I think. I mean, this doesn't really even make sense either. I don't think this should be shadowed up here. Like, I don't even. I think this would be mostly uniform. Like, it would maybe be lighter here. Hold on. Do I have a fucking. Do I own a flashlight? Do I own an orb? Am I gonna have to buy a fucking mannequin head? Also, I just realized I forgot to put this fucking lamp on. Dude, I don't fucking own. Why don't I own a disembodied head? What the fuck? What am I doing? This bullshit, dude. Everyone I know owns a disembodied head, but no, not me. Come on, what am I doing? I have a cup. All right. Yeah, I don't. I think the shadow for the face should. The entire face needs to be the shadow. And then that needs to come more like that. If you're doing shadow, but that looks really stupid, so I guess I can see why they didn't do that. But physically speaking, I don't think you can. I mean, I get that there's more contour to a face than a cylinder here, but I don't think you can really get like the right look. Let's just pretend that there's like a difference. So the neck shouldn't come out. Yeah, you wouldn't really even tell. Yeah, I don't think this is this might not have been a great picture for this. Because now it kind of just looks like he's trying to do like gray face, you know? I think this would work better. Just get rid of all the shading. This would work better if it were actually in the colors. So like this were maybe a darker tan or whatever skin color you wanted to choose than like this part here. So then this part here. This would be lighter, this would be darker, but let's just say you chose like a dark brown here, you would choose a lighter brown here. I think that would get the point across better because from no color to shading, it just kind of looks like he's right. Okay. What a you know what? This will be good color choosing practice. What if we like try and choose something? Okay. Simple truth is that looks god awful. No, I don't want to erase it. What if we just use white, that should lighten it, and we should just be able to like brush at it just a little bit, hopefully. There we go. And then let's zoom in. Oh my god, this looks so stupid. All right. He's very gold toned. He spends a lot of time at the beach. He's a beach boy. He is literally one of the beach boys. Okay, so now we do erase. This is why I usually don't do color. I don't understand color. I also don't know how to color things in. So there's that. I need to lift my pen more. I don't know. It's like kind of satisfying when it's going well, but it inevitably stops going well, which means like you mess up and then you have to fucking undo the whole thing. And then like all that stuff you did well is wasted. But it's so satisfying when you like just get like a long clean run. I should release a series of poorly colored in images that you have to correct, right? Like a satisfying release of you have to you have to fix your image. Okay. So let's color in Bro's ear because I kind of forgot he has ears. Oh fuck, it's on white. I did okay. That's fine. Hit that with it. Okay. Look, it looks terrible. I'm not gonna pretend it doesn't. This is kind of just like trying to. Oh fuck, I'm on white again. How do I keep doing that? Okay, so let's zoom out. Yeah, he definitely looks like he's spent a little too much time at the beach. That's okay though. When did I choose this brown? I think it'll help coloring in the neck a little bit here. No, why did that? Okay, you know what? I probably just pressed harder. Okay. All right. So now that we got that going, we actually will just like go over this again, and that will hopefully cover our shading bases. What do we think? Bro's looking very tan. You know, it kind of looks like Obito, doesn't it? Let's just press a little bit harder. I want it to be just a little bit darker. I mean, it gets the point across a bit, but it definitely doesn't, you know? What if I whiten him? Let's don't do this to your kids, or if you're a kid, don't bleach your skin, but we're gonna bleach this dude's skin. It's fine, he's an anime character. You're great just the way you are, unless you're this dude. It definitely doesn't look like it's shaded in. It looks like he's jaundiced. Uh, bro's gonna get like a hazel green eye, if that's a fucking option. Where the fuck is hazel green? Hello? Wait, that's kind of sick. Hold on. Let's fucking go, dude. If I just keep zooming in. Gonna have to lower the pen size. Looks like there's some brown in here, but you know what? That's fine. I feel like I'm filling in like a pixel art right now. See, this part's kind of satisfying. Okay. So now let's do a little bit of white, like right about there. Okay. And so maybe switch to black, but we're not gonna press too dark because that's what color a fucking pupil is, not brown. No offense, bro. And we're not gonna fuck with his hair or his shirt because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I don't understand color. I think that's been pretty obvious from the start here. Um, shit. Can we maybe? What if I don't know. I feel like the original looks better, like in all aspects. Even the shading, like if you don't think about the fact that apparently the dude's in like a room with lights coming from every single goddamn direction, it looks so much better. And I think that's because for some reason, since the light is coming up from here and there, right, it very much illuminates the face, which draws your attention to it. The problem is this dude's face, my dude's face, Doesn't look ideal. What if I just like give him? There you go. What if I copy it? No. Yeah, it just doesn't work the way I'm doing things because I don't know what I'm doing. Classic. Classic. Damn. What if I all right, hold on. Let's zoom out. Just that's not out. Zoom out. All right, we're going to hide everything from before. I don't think that's going to make any bit of a difference. What if I hide the background? Oh shit. Put it back. Put it back. There we go. All right. So that's like the fullest, cleanest line version. It's not the guy. He's not him, you know? I feel like I did okay, but like there's an obvious like disconnect between what I want to do and what I'm able to do, you know? Like I know what I want it to look like. I just don't know how to do it. I don't have the fingy strength or the hand skill or the know-how. So instead you get this very flat looking picture that like okay, the shading makes sense, but like the rest of it doesn't really make sense because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, maybe if I like did some more with the cheeks to like make them feel rounder and then actually did the hair so that it didn't feel so flat, maybe that would like help it pop out. But as it is, I think it looks stupid as fuck because I'm stupid as fuck, which is why I'm probably done for now. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Um, at least we finally colored something in. Is it good? No. Does he look like he's got liver failure? Probably stage 4 cancer. Yeah. Um, should have left him bald because he's clearly gonna need like chemo and you know, a, a lot of shit. Poor fella. The cirrhosis is killing him. You know what? Fine. He can just be an alcoholic. He doesn't need the cancer. He can keep his hair. He clearly cares a lot about it. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you in the next one. Whatever that is, I don't know, but we'll figure that out. It's probably Arc. But bye.